What up, YouTube? Blairty here. Very quick update. I had a very small fever today, apparently. I'm fine right now. The fever went down because I had 2 aspirins. Joy of medicine. Over-the-counter medicine. So, I'm kinda had that on me. Been in bed. I felt fine. I woke up perfectly fine. Didn't feel sick. A little odd feeling in my body on the way to go help my group for federal government. But then when I entered the building, sat down at the computers in the library area, I really felt bad. I think it was maybe the symptoms of the cold or something starting to come on, because first it was a really bad headache, like really bad. Probably not the worst one I've had, but it was bad. I started getting kind of the chills, or you know how when your skin gets really sensitive? Yeah, the most tender spots on my body right now, still, even if I've had aspirin, are my arms. Not my rear as much anymore. It's weird how I can get there. My back is still tender, very little, but still tender. But yeah, just mainly my arms a little bit, and then my back are still tender. But my throat was sore, but it's not like scratchy sore. It was just sometimes a little hard to swallow a little bit. So I left early from the library, told my mom to come get me because we were already almost done. Now we're actually fully finished, just had decorating and then individual responses I gotta do. And we were lucky because our professor wasn't there yesterday. We had no people presenting, so she pushed the due date back. So we get to present next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday. Sorry, I'm still sweating. So I got home. I had to drive with my mom and my little sister, who was also not feeling good. She threw up. My mom, who had bronchitis / pneumonia for quite a while. I think she's still on the antibiotics, which is really loopy on her. So we went to the counseling thing for them. Probably wasn't a good idea to share a Sprite with my little sister who threw up. Regret that, and Shorty, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I just now noticed we shared a drink together and I had a fever. Doubt you probably had it because my fever finally broke out like really later when I got home. So I got home finally. I felt terrible. I felt like, you know, that feeling like you don't feel like you're in the right body, or you don't feel like you're in a body or anything. You just feel emptied. That's kind of, you notice I'm more paler than a little bit usual. And also I haven't gotten sick recently, so surprise. I know this is a stupid thing to bring up, but I really don't want to miss school. People in college, if you miss a day of school, you're gonna miss a lot. I really don't want to do that. Especially if I'm trying to stay with my 3.1 grade point average. So I finally got home. I changed. It was hard to change. Again, like I said, my skin is really more sensitive than usual. And then I laid down all day. I didn't get up. Hadn't eaten. I had the Sprite still there. Still drink of it. I don't care what happens now. I'm fine, but had some applesauce and milk. Those always help me. The grandma checked my temperature. First time it was like a 99.1, 99.2 or something. We thought it was maybe broken or something. I hadn't had aspirin yet. I had 2 Advil, which really didn't save me from the pain. Probably increased it a little bit. But then she checked it again, it was 99.7, and that's when I started feeling the sweats. And I was already in my blankets, but I don't usually sweat with them because I was cold. So that's when I started sweating and I wasn't warm yet. That's when I knew the fever was breaking. So I had fever. Yay! So I rested another hour because I had my speech thing. My speech outline, which is due tomorrow. But I just texted my group saying I can't sit down. I can't sit anywhere, and especially if the seats are cold. Oh, heck no. That's what happened at the library. I couldn't stay seated that long because it was so freezing, and the chills added onto that was worse. So I told them whatever research I did have, there's the links in our document, and someone in our group actually suggested to do it for me, and I thanked them a lot. I didn't plan on getting sick. I actually didn't want to get sick. But so I'm really, really grateful for this group I'm in. It was nice to do that. But you're saying, you could have still just tried to do your work. Well, when I'm sick, I physically can't do much. Because also this being sick also affects my anxiety, affects my emotions, and affects my thinking. So it's probably not safe for me to mess with electronics. Not phone, but I did actually turn off my phone and take a nap. Which I usually don't do. I usually have my phone running so I can nap. Oh, that hurt. I'm not faking it because that cough, it didn't sound bad. But it hit it here and it hurts. It hurts still. I feel that weight still on my chest. But my fever is down. I'm at 98.6 or something, 97 or something, which is good. Because I took the 2 aspirin. I don't know how long they last. I'm guessing maybe 2 hours per, or I don't know. But cross your fingers. Hopefully, my fever doesn't return in the morning, because that'd be terrible if that did happen. I really don't want to miss any notes that I've already had. I'm also eating weenies. I'm trying to eat something small stuff and have milk instead, because hopefully I don't throw up. My tummy's feeling weird, but I hope I don't throw up from that. I still got Pringles, but I'm trying not to eat them right now because it hurts my throat. So yeah, it's been a weird day. I haven't had this feeling since high school. Yeah, so that's all I got for today. I don't want to run this thing because I'm still tired. I'm still sweating. So hopefully that means my aspirin is actually helping. I'm still stuffy. Yeah, and I don't want to keep talking because I'm getting tired. Probably means I won't be able to wash my face, brush my teeth. Yay. My tongue did something funny. Yay. I'm tired. Anyway, so your girl Flaherty here with Weenies. Signing off. Bye.